hsnitem.com.
Okay, so we are shopping Absolute this morning. It's one of our favorite jewelry collections that is exclusive to HSN. We all would love to cover ourselves with the most beautiful look of diamonds, wouldn't we? But diamonds are incredibly expensive. This is a way for you to get the look. It is truly the finest diamond simulant in the world. Love what we're showing to you next. Of course, right now we are showing you our testimonial number. Give us a call if you're shopping with us. We would love to say hello today. Now let's move on to another customer pick. So many of us have been loving the heart jewelry collection that we've had this morning, including the necklace that I am still wearing. Stay in the ordering process if you would like to get this beautiful, delicate, interlocking heart necklace home, and we've got coordinating earrings as well. But let's go back to what I was talking about just a second ago about having, you know, ultimate glamour, being able to sparkle and shine and just be, just covered with that gorgeous fire and brilliance of diamonds. This is the affordable way to do it, because it's the Eternal Love Graduated Heart Line Bracelet. Is this not the most beautiful bracelet? These are prong set, heart-shaped, absolute simulated diamonds that graduate towards the center of the line bracelet. So as you can see, they graduate and get bigger towards the center. It's a beautiful line bracelet in your choice of this gold vermeil, genuine gold vermeil. Look at all of that beautiful detail. Again, this is created in the same jewelry houses as if these were real diamonds. If these were real diamonds, this would be under glass and thousands of dollars. That's the gold vermeil. Otherwise, your second choice is going to be the most beautiful sterling silver. Now, there are 4 choices as far as sizes go. So you're not going to get this home and then have to take it to a jeweler to have it sized, because you're going to get the perfect size when you get this home. It graduates around to the back where you have the double safety on this. So you're going to, again, same things that you would find on a bracelet created with genuine diamonds that was thousands and thousands of dollars. You've got the box clasp with the double safety. I mentioned 4 sizes. Order your perfect size. You have 6.5, 7, 7.5, and 8. All of them are available as of right now, but across the board, because so many of us found this on hsn.com, across the board, you are looking at 80? There's 80 of these. Oh my goodness. If you would like to get this home, girls, there's 80 of them. It's on 5 flexible payments today of $25.99. It's on a 6th flex if you use your HSN card. That line bracelet, which is your one and done and looks absolutely amazing by itself, also looks so good with your favorite timepiece. Just that perfect complement to your timepiece, or maybe you've got your favorite bracelets that you wear every single day. It complements that beautifully. Again, only $25.99 on Flex. We're gonna let you know when this bracelet has been spoken for. Look at the fire and brilliance. Look at that sparkle. You wear this outside and the sunlight catches this, and it is the most beautiful complement catching bracelet that you're gonna get home. Big customer pick already on hsn.com, and your item number for that is